Welcome to Megaquarium, where our current aquarium doesn't look so mega. It's about time we put a tank in here so we can open up and get some money back. So, you sort of want a centerpiece. So we'll chuck that in there like that. And we'll have, one in the center. So as soon as they walk in, they see this tank. Let's see what livestock we can get. So we've got Azure, whatever the word that says, and then half and half Chromis. So what do we need? That's 9, that's $21. The prestige rating just means basically it probably will attract more customers, I hope, anyway. So each time a guest views this, there is a chance it will generate prestige. Okay, cool. So the 32% chance, 35% chance. We'll probably go with this, but there are certain requirements from the fish. So tropical these tanks must be great out or equal to this. And what is that? Orange pellets. They're the same. Needs to be in a group of at least 4, and that needs to be in a group of 2. Okay. Let's do this then. So we'll put 6. And let's pause. Not open. Cause water temperature is too low. So that means we go onto this equipment. You've got filters and heaters. What have we got down here? Orange pellet dispenser. Okay, that's fine. So the heater has to go on the outside. So we'll put that there. What have we got now? Poor water quality. So have we got a filter as well? We do. So filter and heater, cool. And then needs to be fed orange pellets. So we'll go over to orange pellet dispenser. Where does this go though? Does this go on the outside as well? I'm guessing it does. Not really a big fan of how that looks, but we've got the orange pellet dispenser for their food, the heater, and the basic filter, so they can all disappear for now. We do need to get some staff members in here, though, to look after these people. Look after these fish. So we've got tank capacity, all of the toggles over here, so we'll get rid of that. How do we get staff members? I think this is down here, so let me get rid of that screen. Got hire staff, manage staff, so $11 per day. Talents, feeding, that's not great. Anything else? Okay, they'll all be on one for now, I'm guessing. Let's just do this person because they can do both. So hire you. Currently allowed to use toolkit and orange pellet. So we don't have to assign them, they automatically assign. So if we click play and let them deal with that, we should get some people in here. Needs to be fed. This person should go and feed. Pick your next project. So we'll click on that. I'm guessing that means we have to try and get these fish in here. But this guy is going to feed our fish. There's not actually many in there, to be honest. Can we get a few more? And put them all in there. Just max it out. Why not? 46 out of 50. Low quality, reducing the health of the animals. Okay, so requires 50% at least. And we've only got a basic one. Yeah, that's really ugly. But, it's going to have to look like that for now. We'll put one in every corner. The fish don't need any sea lettuce, but it's more for decoration. But we've got this basic tank. Let's try and get... prestige, 10 out of 10. Does that mean we're level 2? Yeah, it does. So, what have we got? Combi Mini provides heating and filtering. Okay. Can we buy that straight away? Do we have to research that? I know we can buy it straight away. We've got 46. Let's build another tank. So, we've got wall tanks, corner tanks, observer tanks. So, we could do a wall tank. We'll do a corner one, maybe. Like that. People can still walk around. So, I keep clicking the wrong button. I keep clicking R to rotate, because that's normally what it is, but it's Q. So put a couple of corner tanks in. We have to leave space for our staff members to be able to get behind there and deal with all the equipment you have unlocked. Okay, so we'll use that next. Let's look at... These look quite cool. So we'll go those next. Let's put some of those fish in this tank here. So let's go fish. What do they require? You know what? Let's just put them in there for now. Put 10 in there and then we can deal with what they need. So they need 10 heat and good water quality. And then we'll do whatever fish else we have. We have these guys, so they can go in there. Cool. And they need the same kind of thing. So we'll chuck another combi mini there. And they're happy with that. They don't need another one. So that's 59 out of 50. 60 out of 55. You know what? This 11 might be fine without that. Let me just... Yeah, it is. Can we just delete that? Okay, that's fine. Great. So obviously it's dependent on the size. So this one needs 2 because it's a lot bigger. Something we can do to increase the filter is by putting these rocks in there. So if we go over to here, as you can see, filter power helps maintain basic water quality. So we've got a few of those in this main tank. We also put some sea grapes in the other 2 tanks, and they do exactly the same thing and provide plants for the fish. But that means that we can take these small, as you can see, small filter is now gone. It's just the main one, and that is now fine. You can see they're now having 56 out of 50%. So we're going to utilize sort of things like that, and they're going to help out, definitely. What we can also do is try and get another staff member because we only have one person right now. Feeding, gift shop, feeding, fixing, and gift shop. Okay, they do all 3. Pick next researched. We'll do... This looks quite cool. Choose him. hire. So we've got 2 people now. How much money do we have? 4,300. Cool. A good day. I would like to pay for the construction of a tank. Okay. Okay, so we'll do this one because we want these fish anyway. So let's click your persuasive. So build a tank with 4 of these, which, I mean, shouldn't be too impossible, to be fair. Let's look at completing that. So we need black bar. Where are they? Are they not researched yet? No, they're not. So what do we need for that? We need more prestige points and plant rating, which we're currently getting. So we will actually just buy some more fish for now, which we don't have. Which are these new pink ones, are they? No, they're these ones. So we'll chuck 10 of those in there. Pause the game, actually. We don't want to kill those guys. What do they need? So they need the exact same as everyone else. We've just unlocked our next fish. I've also put some staff doors on here so that the people can't walk in and out. Let's go to fish. These guys, fill it up as much as we can. We need 4 at the minute, which we don't have the space for it in this one. So we could actually build another big tank. So may move these across. Can we move the fish themselves, or is that it? Yes, we can. So I might do another big tank in the center. So there we go. We put a new one down here with those in it. So that's the right amount. And just before we click play, we're also going to sort out this. So it needs 4. Was it 4? So if we go to here, we click on small rocks, was it? No, it wasn't. Driftwood cave. So we could chuck a few of these in here, I guess. All they're happy with that. Can we chuck anything else in here? Just like sea lettuce. This won't fit because that's 4 wide. So we'll just go back to here and do some sea lettuce. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 like that. And are they happy? 16 out of 18. Still not purified enough. We'll delete that other sea lettuce and put some more rocks in there. So that should be, in theory, right. Yeah, 56. Cool. So they're all happy now. There's fish. Complete that challenge. That made us a bit more money. So let's resume playing. Should probably get some more food pellets at some point, I'm guessing. So what we could do is, let's just click walls. What we'll do, we'll extend this like that. Demolish the wall in between. And we'll put this food dispenser inside there. So that'll go against this wall, because obviously you've got the filter there. So like that. We can look at these wall bins for the staff members. But we were in the middle of doing something, so we can just get off that page. We can go there like that. So those can go in there. Go next research. No, access that is blocked, so we can't put that there. Let's move that around. I think it's time that we expand a little bit more. How much money do we have? 5,000. So 5 by 1 is $5. So that's... Let's do this. There we go. And then what we can do at this point is get a few bench seats, because our staff members currently aren't having anywhere to sit. So we'll put... Let's do this. Something like that. You got a little bench seat in the middle, a few bench seats at the side, and vending machines and bins for the staff members. So they should be happy with that. What are these dividers? Okay, that's fine. We've unlocked a few more things as well, a few more fish. So what have we got? We've got all these we've already got. We've got down here, we've got this yellow tang, which we could put in a fish tank. But we've got all the fish at the minute. But not in aquarium. Oh no, we've got 2. Okay, so I'm going to leave this filter on actually. So we've just got these 2 to do. And we'll come down to this section. I think I'm going to expand it quite a lot. I'm going to go out sort of widthways. I don't really know why I didn't do that before. And then I'm going to put some fish tanks on the side with our new fish. So we've got corner tanks, observer tanks. We've unlocked our next fish. We've also got a new challenge, which is this Picasso triggerfish. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff for this one, but that's why I built this bigger tank. So we'll chuck as many as we can in that one. Pause the game so they don't die instantly. Again, they need a purity and heat. So let's go to our where are we? Here. Again, they're going to be inaccessible, so we're going to have to make this a little bit wider there. So we'll do the same on the other side. Well, I've rearranged the scene just like this because it makes sense. But these are going to be pretty popular, I believe. Let's do seagrass or rubble. Rubble's quite good. 10. That's kind of crazy. You know what? Let's do that. Yeah, they like rock anyway, so we'll put that in there. What do they need? Mussels. Okay. I guess we have to do that then. So where are we? Down here. Mussel dispenser. Turn that around and put one of those there. So that should be aggressive territorial behavior. So they're not like being in packs. Needs are now sorted. We've got 4 different decorations and we're only allowed 1 in because of the size of the tank. As you can see by that, 10% capacity. We can only allow 1 fish in there, really. But what we'll do is we'll just quickly duplicate this so it matches either side. Well, I accidentally bought some new fish. These are called zebra moray eels. So eels, fish, you know, close enough. As you can see, they're Look kind of strange, but they've got some requirements. So they need 8 caves. Well, caves-ish. Driftwood, we'll put 1, 2, and then we'll chuck the next one. I mean, that looks kind of ridiculous, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. But that's what they want, so that's what they're going to get. And we also need to chuck some filter. There we go. So we're going to put rocks in there, or sea grapes. Put some rocks in there, why not? So small rocks. Put that there, put that there. That there. Right, so we have to have 3 lots there, all happy and satisfied. They need mussels as well, which 2 boxes over there. They're going to be fine. So flame angelfish. Let's put some of those in here. Let's max that out. What do they need? So pause again. What do you need? You need, okay. Can we put other fish in there with them then? You know what? We'll change that and put other fish in with these guys. Not really sure. So do they not like any of their own kind at all? And now he's happy. Okay, they're all happy. So I'll put exactly the same on this side. We've got 4 different fish in 1 tank, which seems to all be working together. I'm just going to make sure they're all their needs are met. Tank needs at least 3 plants. Again, not really anything we have issues with. Chuck that in like that. Ranked up. Some new unlocks. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Flat roof, basic chiller. Now duplicated exactly the same on both sides. And we've also got the combine filter because it's more powerful than the singles. So they're all great. Also put these customer toilets in here because they fit right in that gap. So everyone's happy right now. We're making quite a bit of money and we're getting a lot of research points. These is what we had a challenge for that. So if we go to disco mushrooms, if we go down to one of our challenges in here. Okay, that was the deal that we accepted. This one here. So disco mushroom 0 out of 4 and we get 300 and we've already accepted them. So we have them right here. I've actually managed to just shove these little disco mushrooms into these tanks. They do require water, so I'll put water on the exhibit. As you can see, there's 1 in each corner and the other fish are fine with that. We do need to feed them plankton though, which we don't have. So if we go to over here and go to plankton, come over here, we'll chuck that on that corner. Can they walk past that? Guess we'll find out, but we'll chuck one of those in each. There we go. So they should be able to be fed that now. Now I've got a few more staff members as the place has grown quite a lot, so we need a few more to deal with, let's say, cleaning the toilets. This is what the next species of fish are going to go in these deep tanks, so hopefully we can get some bigger fish, but they do need a platform. So that should be enough, right? Yeah, so we'll put another one either side once we've done that, but we need to put some stairs. So they can now go up there. Obviously, this random person has just gone up there because they think they can do what they like, but, you know, I'm not really going to do much about that. I've had to slightly adjust this pool because these do grow quite large. So they can't grow unless I make the aquarium that they're in a little bit bigger, the little tank. So as you can see, I'm getting messages saying they can't grow, can't grow. So our staff are leveling up so they can be increase their feeding skills. But yeah, as you can see, it's grown here. So it's size 9. So that is because I've moved them to this larger tank. So they are happy. Obviously, the larger the tank, the more requirements are needed, like the heat. But they're happy as they are. Still researching fish, but we have maxed out the science tree. There's nothing left to research. It's pretty good. Is this a staff member or a guest? This is a staff member. Okay, that's cool. Staff doors there waiting for the next lot of staff. This is currently not on 70. So I'm not quite sure why that keeps happening. Can I put one of these mushroom guys in here without them crying about it? I think so. So I might do that. Let's just double check on this side. Is this the same story? Yeah, it is. So I'm going to go on here as well. I'll do this one. And we'll chuck some lights in there because that's what they need to be happy. Basic light. Yep. And yep. Hopefully that doesn't upset the other fish. So let me click on him. Is he happy? Yeah, he's fine. So that's great. They no longer require that. Still struggling to find what fish I want to put into this deep tank. Probably the biggest one, to be honest. We still only have that one unlocked. We're still waiting for this, which isn't great, but it's going to cost 800. Now that we've leveled up again, we've unlocked some more research tasks, so we can get power combi chiller. I mean, I don't really think we need those right now. Let's just get Paddy Bench, because guests are complaining about being tired. We've got the little hermit crabs, and then the other fish that we didn't have. It looks quite boring in there, so let's shove some other stuff. There we go. Make it a bit more interesting. Cool. They're all happy. What fish have we got? Next, none right now. We're still researching. So what have we got to research? Squirrel fish. So we've got most of our fish in currently. I think that's probably a good place to end it. We've created a nice little aquarium. Guests are definitely loving it. We've got plenty of money coming in. We'll go to down here. You can see we've got our staff members that are trained up. Feed levels quite high, cleaning levels high. Yeah, our guests are liking quite a lot. Coral group has grown, so we're getting our fish growing as well. Take a closer look down here, hopefully. Yeah. So people are happy. You can see this is our guest thoughts. They're all green, which means it's positive. Currently level 5, so this is what we get for level 5. And then whatever's next. 42 guests, which is the maximum capacity right now. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end it. Let me know if you want me to play anymore. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.